My name's Matthew, and today I get the enormous pleasure of walking you around something that I find incredibly cool. This is a 2017 on a 67 registration Porsche 911 991.2 GT3. And this for me is the absolute sweet spot of specification for a GT3. Finished in Carrera white with 14,000 miles from new, so incredibly low mileage for this particular car, with a full Porsche main dealer service history, and very importantly, with the extended Porsche warranty until the 28th of May 2025. The car has absolutely everything you would ever want on a 991.2 GT3. Now, we're going to start at the front end. We're going to run you through as many of the details as we can, but most importantly, I just don't want to miss the important things on this car, the cool features on this car. So, like all Porsche GT cars, you've got this amazing sort of air escape or exit just in front of the bumper. Again, it's so different to your standard 911, and being the generation 2 of this GT3, the front bumper has been completely updated, far more aggressive, far straighter lines, whereas the generation 1 is a lot smoother and a lot rounder. This is a much more aggressive looking front end with this lovely sort of air intake there to go and cool those front radiators. Mesh protectors for those radiators all around the front of the car as well, a nice differential from a normal 911. This huge front splitter section here, finished in sort of a black painted plastic finish, and you've got neatly underneath, sort of hidden under here, where the bumper is extended, you've got the daytime running lights, which also double up as indicators. Importantly, dark interior to the LED headlights as well, so it's PDLS, so they do have, they will go round the corners, the lights, and you've got the 4 daytime running lights as well on the outside of the LED beam. But again, really nice to have that dark interior, and it goes nicely with the rest of the theme of the car. Satin black GT3 wheels. Again, all GT cars get these amazing Centerlock racing derived wheels, and they're finished in satin black on this car. Again, against that white, I think it just works beautifully. And a big important feature behind those amazing wheels, carbon ceramic brakes. Porsche PCCB carbon ceramic braking system, a really important feature, very rare still on a 991.2, I beg your pardon, GT3. The updated mirrors for the second generation as well, and you've got this lovely sort of GT mirror style with the air sort of slot underneath it, just to make the mirror that much more aerodynamic. And really importantly, before we move past the front end of the car is covered in PPF. So the whole front end of the car is protected by paint protection film. So that's the bonnet, the bumper, the front wings, the mirror casings down here. Now you've also got PPF protecting the rear arches, and this PPF bends over that rear arch and onto the wing behind it, again protecting that area from any stone chips, and I will show you as it goes further around the back of the car as well. And if you pop your head inside this vehicle, the big talking point inside is those 918 carbon bucket seats. And I think people will be blown away by how comfortable that seat is. It's not bolt upright. It has a slight recline to it. The seat's incredibly supportive, incredibly well cushioned. It's a beautiful, beautiful place to sit, and a really fantastic lightweight feature for your GT3 car. Privacy glass to the rear window there, and again, some really lovely changes on the 991.2. You've got a different rear wing to the first generation. You've, of course, now got a 4-litre flat 6 producing 500 horsepower, and these lovely big air intakes with mesh grills to protect those radiators and extra cooling sections underneath here. Darkened rear tail lights, again, all just tie in beautifully with that contrast to the body colour, and these lovely aggressive new rear bumper sections where you've got these big sharp lines, lovely little air escapes behind there, the beautiful mesh grills just fitted everywhere. Everything has a purpose. Nothing is fake on this car. Everything has a purpose. Lovely satin black Porsche model designation on the back of the car there to go with the wheels. And quite importantly, this car is fitted with a Brooks race exhaust rear silencer with these extra tailpipes on the back here. The original exhaust is available if required, but a really lovely feature, and it just gives the car that much more noise. It's not an engine modification or anything like that, but just a nice bit of way to make the car sound a little bit better. And then coming around the driver's side, I'll jump in and show you some of the amazing features inside the GT3. So again, and I make a big deal of this, a door card is a really important telltale sign of how a car's been looked after. Look at the quality of the leather on here. No nicks, no tears, no marks, no real damage at all, actually, for a car of its age done the mileage it's done. Electric mirrors, electric windows, lovely brushed aluminium trims throughout the car. And all importantly, the important features, because it is a GT3, not an RS, Bose surround sound, and then moving into the car itself, we have the key under the armrest here. I'm going to bring it to life. I mean, and the noise is just, oh, it's magical. And I think something's really important to note here while we're here. The steering wheel's amazing. Alcantara finished steering wheel like a race car with the red 12 o'clock marker there. I think that's a really lovely feature. With the beautiful metal gear shift paddles on the back, it's not multi-function, it's not heated. This car is about a pure driving experience, and that's what you get here. Really fantastic. These carbon seats, as I say, are so comfortable. And if you use this little button here, they are half electric, so you can height adjust them. So you're not completely locked into a seat that's bolted to the bottom of the car. Automatic headlights, cruise control. Again, because I keep reiterating it, it's a GT3. You can take this on a long driving tour, no problem at all. Extended leather to the dashboard, black face to the sports chrono clock in the middle there, anti-dazzle rear view mirror. Again, these are all lovely cost options. Dual zone climate control, sports exhaust, and lovely Alcantara fitted to the gear stick there as well. And I like the GT3 double markers on the gear stick selector there. Again, all of that beautiful trim on the other side of the dashboard with the brushed aluminium and the Alcantara underneath. Your sports PDK button, that button really just changes the rev range, adjusts how the gear shift changes throughout the driving experience of the car, and you can obviously switch the traction control off and adjust the suspension to a harder setting if you were to drive the car in a track environment. Really importantly, the car is fitted with front axle lifter as well. So I'll press this button and the nose of the car will lift up. So if I just press it now, you should see the front end of the car being raised. Again, a vital cost option to be fitted to one of these cars. They are very low. It's important that you're able to clear those sleeping policemen and speed humps. And before I move on, just very quickly, the car is also fitted with the later PCM system, so you do have Apple CarPlay when you plug into this. You do obviously still have all your Bluetooth settings and Porsche's own inbuilt navigation system, but Apple CarPlay just makes it that much more modern. And I do love, if you can see past, the 918 bucket seats, the carbon seats, with the Porsche logos embossed into them, the beautiful contrast grey stitching, and that lovely grey stripe that runs down the middle of it. And again, a nice cost option. Full roof is Alcantara. Everything on the headlining fitted in Alcantara. And I'll just jump out and summarise a very special car. So this is a 2017 on a 67 registration, 991.2 GT3, unbelievably well specified, with 14,000 miles on the clock and a full Porsche main dealer service history and that all-important extended Porsche warranty. My name is Matthew. I hope this video has helped. Thanks for watching.